Good morning. You all are responding to my question in the Google Classroom, and it was the question about what we should do during the shutdown as a journalism group. What I think is probably going to end up happening based on some of your initial responses is that I'll take what you've written for the last newspaper and put together sort of a PDF that people can send out. Um, Not sure where we're headed or how long we'll be at home, but in the meantime, the other thing you were interested in was a blog. So if you go to Google, there's actually a blogger in the Google account. If you click right here and log yourself in, you'll see the little grid pattern with the drop down. Blogger may or may not be evident here. If you don't see Blogger here, and I don't see it here, you might need to type in Blogger, right? When you type that in, you will see that's the icon I'm looking for, blogger.com. Right there, you can go to Blogger. Now, I've got a blog that I've been keeping already, actually, under my other account. Okay, so I've switched over to a different account. Seems like I have blogs set up under almost every account I own, so I actually have logged in as my dad right now. I realize that's kind of strange, but he's the only account on my computer that doesn't have a blog. So when you first create a blog, easy enough, you'll hit the Create Your Blog button, and it'll ask you, that's my dad, it'll ask you what you want your display name to be. My dad's name is Mark. And there it is. You'll start your blog, your new blog, and you will name the blog. And I'm going to call this my COVID journal. And whatever address you want it to have. Somebody probably already has mark.blogspot.com. So pick out the address you want. Oh, somebody's already got it. Hey, what do you know? markcovidblog.blogspot.com is available. I'll create the blog, and it'll take just a minute. You don't need to worry about this. This is actually something where if you wanted to make a larger domain, a website or something like that. So we're just going to skip it. To write a new post, you'll hit new post, you give it a title. This is the post, and then you'll write words, words, words. If you want to add a picture, you surely can. Insert a picture. Pull something from wherever. Look, there's a big old picture of the Alamo. Remember that place? I think I'm so funny. You can move it side to side. I use this all the time, by the way, so I know this one. It's actually better if you do the side to side movement up here with alignment. If you do left, right, and center, it starts to do a weird text wrap. I realize that's kind of minutia, but these are the things you learn. I've had a travel blog since forever, and I've been blogging a lot of stuff for my librarian program. Anyhow, when you get it done, you'll say publish and see how it says this is the post. You can actually view your post, see what it looks like. Oh, it's a pretty background. And you can actually go through and change things like the layout, the design, things like that. The theme, how do you want it to look? You want it to look like that, whatever. Anyhow, when you get it all settled, when you get it all figured out, I'd love to see your blogs. If you say view blog right here, you'll actually see, I'll pull this down. You'll see your address right there. Come on, man. The address, I'm sorry, that you can send me. I'll put a little spot up on my page to show you where to put that address. It's going to be view blog, marked covidblog.blogspot.com. Incidentally, I'm about to go delete this because it's not my account, but that should be enough for us to do a blog. I'd like for you to write maybe twice a week in your blog, and I'll just grade you based on your observations. Another quick thing that you may want to be aware of is the comments. So if you wanted to allow people to make comments, you sure could. If you wanted to disallow comments, you sure could. Make sure you look into that. If I remember correctly, that's going to be under settings and post comments and sharing, whether or not you allow comments. Anyone can comment, only people with Google accounts. You want to moderate them. I would, because a great number of you are under 20 or under 18 rather, I would definitely try to keep the comments to a minimum because I don't think you necessarily want to invite the entire world to talk to you about your COVID stuff. As ever, do not post personally identifying information. Don't put your social security number. Don't put your address. Don't put your information where people could find you, contact you, or otherwise harass you on the internet. That is never a good idea. Other than that, I think it might be fun. Let's start some blogs up. I'll write one. I'm not going to write it under my dad's account, but I'll write one and share it with you, and you can share with me. Does that sound good? So that's going to be part of our assignment while we're home. Good luck, guys.